Hey guys, welcome to my home. Every morning I love to drink my coffee, so let's make a coffee. And here's my coffee. This is where I spend my mornings with Leila and Diana before they go to work and school. I want to show you a little bit of my shelves. I love things organized. It's Leila snacks. I love things perfect. Here's our cereals and Leila's apple juice. She loves the apple juices. And all the other stuff we got here. So this is the style of my home. Of course, I love everything white. My home white, the salon white, everything has to be white. It's hard to keep, but I try my best. If I'm not working, I'm cleaning. So this is my living room. This is where I love to unwind with my family. We have another room downstairs, but this is more like for guests. But downstairs we pretty much hang out most of the time. I love my fireplace. I love sitting here and texting and talking to my family and getting warm. This is where I get ready, my closet. This is me and Diana. This is Leila's hand. I made it professionally done. And me and Leila. This is me and my girls. And this is their hands, Diana's and Leila's. Okay, now I have a guest coming over. Here's Hector.
Hi, Senada.
Hi, Hector.
Hi, how are you? Hi,
So happy you came.
Oh, we're gonna go hang out today. I came for you guys to see. Come on, Senada, let's go hang out.
Let's go. Hector, what would you like to drink? We have
Probably
Pellegrino?
Yeah, Pellegrino would be great. Thank you so much. I love Pellegrino, guys. Ooh, what
I love
flavor
soda, so instead of soda, I will drink Pellegrino. And
Cheers.
I don't drink, so that's all I do. Pellegrino, coffee, water.
Senada, thank you so much for having me over. I love spending time with you.
Thank you for coming, Hector. Hector was one of my students who came one-on-one class with me, and since then we became very good friends.
We've become so close. It's
We are together every day.
Every day. She's just like my best friend. I love talking with her. She's like a mom to me. Like I love helping her with everything that she can. And I can't believe like the class was just a few months ago. Like honestly, guys, one-on-one classes with Senada are just the best because it opens the doors to so many different opportunities. Did I ever think like I was gonna be able to take her class and then immediately 3 days later fly to a completely different state and then help her teach in front of the entire Bellamy educational program? Did I ever think that? Absolutely not. I just thought I was gonna have the class, learn everything, and then go home. But it just opened up the doors to something that I was personally missing in my life, and I'm glad I get to bring that with her, and that's why we hang out all the time. You know, I'm super close with Diana and Leila and her husband, and then we have Lena in the back filming for us.
Oh, we love you, Lena. Thank you so much for coming. She came all the way from Poland. She stayed at my house for 3 weeks. I'm going to miss her. She's living in. How many days? 4 days. Every day I'm counting. Like, I'm going to miss you so much.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm enjoying every single day with you.
I have the best people around me. I choose my people.
I must say, because like every time I come here, and this is probably like my 10th or 12th time coming here, it's just every time I come here, I'm just always so amazed on how beautiful the architect and the design is. And I know everything is definitely from Restoration Hardware because I can tell the clean white style, right guys? We all know Restoration Hardware, and it's just so beautiful. Like Senada's home is just gorgeous, and the fact that she built it from the ground up is so inspiring from what she does.
Thank you, Heck. That's my, I have a theme, so everything in this house is like white, even in the salon, so I stay like, even my clothes, it's like white. I'm always the same.
So we're talking about bridal hair industry today and what is upcoming for 2024 and 2025 Brides with Senada. With the Hollywood waves, what other trends do you see coming to the industry this bridal season?
Hollywood waves will always be in. That's my style, and it's been forever. but I always tweak it a little bit. So I'll make it look a little bit more different every year. So it used to be like tighter curls, so now we're making it looser, making it more softer, staying in the same
Realm of bridal hair?
Yeah, but we just like tweaking it a little bit to make it look a little different.
One of my biggest questions is, with your busy schedule and you having so many brides, do you do it all yourself? How, you know, who creates your schedule? Who creates your wedding morning timelines for the brides? How do you plan everything?
Yeah, I have the best crew. I have amazing assistants, amazing family. So they help me out with all my scheduling and planning the whole year long with my weddings, with my classes. I'm very thankful to them. They're amazing.
So I wanted to touch on a topic because I am one of your students, and so I really wanted to talk about your one-on-one private classes because I know a lot of people are waiting to hear about those.
Yeah, I have a lot of requests about one-on-one classes. I'm like, I can't get over how many people we get requested. But one-on-one classes are very good for students because you get that one-on-one with me. And all my students, when they come, I make sure they learn, and I will not leave them without knowing all the looks that we are teaching for the day.
Wow. How often do you host your classes?
We do them, lately we've been doing a lot. So we do like one-on-one classes are usually students that come from all over the world. We have like students that come from London, students come from the Dominican Republic, Canada. A lot of students from Canada come to New York. So I do them at least 3 to 4 times a month. And one time we do like a group class. Like I don't like to take a lot of students just because like I feel like when they're less, they learn more. So I'm on top of them. And one-on-ones are the best too, just because they really have that, you know.
That one-on-one attention.
Yeah,
Guys, they really are the best because I had 2 options. I could have taken a group class with everyone else, or I could have really taken a one-on-one. And I chose one-on-one because I wanted that one-on-one personal time with Senada because I knew what I needed help with. And she was there with me from, I say our class was at like 9 o'clock in the morning and we didn't leave until maybe 9:30 at night. And I came all the way from Long Island to see her, and I left that room with so much knowledge, and I can't wait for you guys to learn that knowledge as well. For your students that are going to be taking your one-on-one classes, do you recommend them bringing a live model to work on or a mannequin head to work on?
Oh, I always recommend a live model because that's the way you should be learning, because you need to learn about clients' face shapes and also the texture. Mannequins is very easy to work on, so I don't recommend to all of you. Even if you're not taking a class with me, to all of you out there that want to learn, make sure you have a live model. That's the best way to learn.
Senada, with your team keeping your schedule so organized, we're dying to know, like what locations are you planning on visiting this bridal season?
Oh God, we got a lot of destination weddings. I'm so
Really?
excited. We have
Tell
a
me
lot
more.
in Italy. Then we have a lot in Greece, which we separated this year. Like I gave Diana the Greece weddings. I'm doing the Italy wedding with Lena. And I'm so excited, honestly. And we have a lot here in United States. Like we have a lot in Florida, a lot, all over United States pretty much.
Does Diana work with you full-time on weddings?
Yeah, Diana has her own brides. I'm so proud of her. She's doing amazing. Yeah, we work a lot together.
That's amazing.
We share brides most of the time.
Mother-daughter duo, so
Yeah.
you guys can say you're super close.
We are so close. She is my number one.
So Senada, one of my other questions was, for when you're working on your brides, how do you decide what looks best for them? Because we always hear you talk about it on social media.
You always have to work with facial structure. So you have to do what looks the best for the bride or the client. So that's the way I always go. So I teach a lot of my students how to do it that way. There are a lot of hairstylists out there. They all do beautiful job and I respect them. But one thing we should do, we should always check the facial structure to enhance the client, to make it look the best the day of the wedding.
Any tips you can give about hairlines? And the
Oh
bride's
my God,
hairline?
that's my thing. Like hairline, I'm obsessed with hairlines. I love to work with clients' hairlines. I want to make sure everyone's hairline looks perfect the day of the wedding. So if it doesn't, we all come with a different face shape. So I always go in and draw it and make sure it's just perfect the day of the wedding. Or sometimes we have to cut some pieces. I do that too. So whatever works for the day of the wedding.
So Senada, when you're not working on brides and you're here at home, I noticed that you and Leila like to spend a lot of time together. What do you guys like to do together?
Oh my God, I love spending time with Leila. Since I didn't have much time with Diana growing up because I had her really young and I had to work extra hours. So with Leila, I love to spend so much time. I try to make my schedule around her. We have a tutors and we have gymnastic, and I do all my schedule around her now, like 5 days a week. Then Saturday, Sunday, my husband is home, so we make it work.
Apart from working with your daughter Diana, we also noticed that you work with your sisters as well.
Yeah, my sister Drita does makeup, who's amazing, and Jasmine helps us too. So the good thing is Drita lives 5 minutes away. She helps me a lot with Leila. If I cannot pick up Leila, she picks her up. Sometimes I pick up her kids. So it's amazing. We're very close with each other and very close with homes too. Then I have my family who lives in Europe, my mom and dad and my brother. We get to see each other like maybe once or twice a year. But very short time because my schedule is like demanding, because you cannot cancel or like, you know, any wedding. So it's really like you have to always be here. I try to bring them here most of the time since my schedule is very tough.
So Senada, I wanted to touch back on when we went to Orlando together to showcase and teach in front of the Bellamy Educator Program for 2024. I noticed that you talked about some health concerns that you had.
This is something that I didn't speak about it to none of my clients or on social media, but I had a breast cancer I found out in October. I had stage 1 that we had to remove both of my breasts. I had a full mastectomy. It was a little scary, but I'm very lucky that, thank God, I didn't have to do any chemo, any radiation. It was really beginning, but the worst thing was I had to remove my breast, which was like a little hard, you know, it's part of your body. But thank God everything was well, and I continued my life the same as before, so everything was back to normal.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, because I'm sure that there's a ton of women out there that will resonate with this story, and we really appreciate you getting on camera here today to share this story with us.
Thank you, Hector.
You're welcome. Thank you. I've noticed that your home, you built it from the ground up, and how beautiful it is with everything that you have inside of it. Can you tell us how long it took for you to create?
Oh God, building a home is not easy. It's not easy. I mean, it took around 2 years. I'm very particular. I like things like, you know, my way. I had some help from designers, but pretty much here, wherever you see, it's like my vision. Yeah, I made it like similar to my studio. So that was my vision, and I made it to reality.
Wow. So were you building your house and the studio at the same time?
Yeah, it was at the same time. It's very stressful. I mean, I'm happy it's done, and I'm so happy now. I'm enjoying it.
Your private one-on-one classes being here in the U.S., for the students that are overseas that want to take your classes, do you plan on going to any international locations later on this year?
We are having a master class in Paris and in Greece. I'm so excited, and to all my students that are watching me on Reels and Instagram, I would love to see you there. So for now, one-on-one classes are very popular. There are so much on demand, and actually this is the way you should do it, one-on-one classes, because you will learn so much.
So with you taking care of the bride only, who takes care of the bridal party?
Yeah, I always do brides, as you guys know, but the bridal party, I have the best team. They are well trained by me, and they are amazing. So they do all the bridal party.
With Leila and Diana, what's their age gap?
Oh my God, my kids are almost 18 years apart. It was a little hard in the beginning, but I mean, Diana loves Leila, and Leila loves Diana, but sometimes Leila would get a little jealous of Diana. Like other day with Lena, we went to Kevin O'Quan, and she's like, I want Diana's face on Kevin O'Quan. She's the face of Kevin O'Quan, and she's like, I want her face out of there. I want my face there. She gets a little jealous. But they're so cute together. They love each other. She has like 2 moms.
How old is Leila and how old is Diana?
Diana is 25 and Leila's 7. They're like almost 18 years apart.
With your brides, do you do consultations and trials for them?
Yeah, we do a consultation, of course, and trials. 90% of brides want trials. Most of them trust me. Anyone will want to see the way they're gonna look at themselves the day of the wedding, and most of them bring their moms, their family, so then we talk and see what look is gonna look right for them. So it's actually exciting. I love doing trials, and sometimes mom would like put like an input, and then I love that because mom knows their kids the best. So I will really listen to them a lot, to the moms. And of course the bride, but to the moms, I love when they put like an input.
What's your relationship like with Bellamy, Senada? How did you first start with their brand?
I am their ambassador. I stay true to the company. It's the best, they have the best hair. And I send all my clients, all my brides there. And make sure to use my code SAN10 for a discount. Thank you guys for making me do this today. This is unexpected, but I'm so happy I did it. I wanted to show you my home and talk about the classes, the brides, and now it's the time to leave. Actually, I gotta go pick up Leila, and then we'll go to lunch with Lena, Hector, and Price. Thank you, Lena, so much, and see you at the next video.
Front, entry.